Welcome to day number 5 out of 7 QiGong challenge. 5 days in a row gone, 2 left. This is Matt Tait, Fork in the Road. Hi guys, Matt Tait here from Fork in the Road YouTube channel, and I am now on to day number 5 of my QiGong challenge, where I am doing 7 QiGong sessions in a row, so 7 mornings, one morning at a time. So I'm at day 5 out of 7. So that's I'm excited that I've kept going and that I've got some consistency going. So nothing like a little bit of accountability to your own channel to make you do some work. So it's been a really interesting journey, and lots of little ahas and epiphanies and ideas that pop up through the first 4 days. And so I look forward to the next 2 days to finish out the 7 days in a row. This will definitely be part of my, I think, practice. I'm sort of thinking a couple of days a week I'll probably do this as part of my routine, or if I'm feeling stressed, just go and do the Paul Manning QiGong session until I've got it completely wired into my brain and I can just go out the back with no camera, no video, no anything, just me, and I can do the session. I could probably have a go at it now, but I'll do a few more. 2 more to go, so 3 more to go. Day 5 today. So looking forward to seeing what else pops into my mind, or what releases, or how I might be rewiring my brain in better ways. There's no question that with all the social media we watch, that our brains can get wired in a negative way, where we rely on the phone, the camera, the screen. We rely on what's coming down the pipe. And we've got to actually take control of that, or it controls us. And so that's what I'm realizing, is that QiGong's helping me do that. It's helping me to rewire my own brain, get some better patterns, understand what's actually under the surface, and how I can practice and show some discipline to myself and move forward, clearing out old anxieties. Ideas come up all the time that are really valuable in my coaching business, and also in my own practice, my own mind, clearing out my own anxieties. So lots of ideas, things that I've probably forgotten that I need to organize. I'm realizing, write that down, schedule it in, get that done, because it's clearly there's things in the back of your mind that are causing you stress. And QiGong, if you've forgotten some things, go do a QiGong session, and you can start to, hang on, that thing's been weighing on my mind for a long time, and my mind has not forgotten it, but my conscious mind has. Really interesting. Okay, into the next session of QiGong. This is pre-session, and I'll do a little video outtake post-session. Hi guys, just done session number 5 of QiGong. As always, I'm feeling certainly more in the room, not as stressed or worried about life and all the bits and pieces going on. Yeah, there's a more of a clarity of thought. I am, or sharpness might be the word. And also this morning, when I came into session number 5 of 7, I had a bit of internal tension and I wasn't sure why. And so during the QiGong session, I tried throwing in a bit of Ho'oponopono, which is a little mantra, aiming it at the tension right in the solar plexus. And that seemed to shift it, but it sort of came back. So during the QiGong session, I just asked the feeling that the tension in the solar plexus, what do you need? And it just said, we need to know we're not going to be overloaded. So I said, okay, what if I write my list down? This is me having a conversation with my solar plexus, which is an extension of my mind, right? Because my mind's causing this solar plexus tension. And so I just said to it, what if I made my list, decided on what's the one thing we're doing now. Today I'll be doing some teaching online, so I'm preparing for that, of course. And I thought, but there's a whole bunch of other things I have to do as well. Now, have to do is interesting language. From my NLP perspective, if you don't know what NLP is, it means neuro-linguistic programming. And so that basically means the mind, the words and the patterns that are clues as to what's going on inside. So when you say I have to, well, no, I don't have to do anything. And so the question is, what are the obligations that you've promised? See, sometimes we can overpromise when there's so much energy, but a lot of them are actually made up in my head. They're not promised. Every now and then there are definite promises, but a lot of these things are going on inside me. In that, oh, I must do this and I must do that. No. We need to actually sit down and decide what's important. So I think that was the tension inside me today and in the morning, because I knew that I had school and I had marking to do for that school work where I teach 1 day per week. So it's like, yeah, what's going on there? And because really the pressure's not on preparation, because I'm helping the students with their work today. And interesting. So yeah, it's so what was the tension inside me? That was the question. I was asking myself, what do you need? And I'll try and give it to you. I'll work it out. We'll figure out a happy place where we can handle it. So really interesting. That internal tension, that not addressing the elephant in the room, which will definitely be on one of my online courses to do with anxiety, which is coming up for sure. So, session 5, what I'm noticing is I was trying to actually also remember the moves, so to see in the QiGong session whether I could do it by myself without following Paul Manning's video on this channel. So it's an interesting things that were going through my mind, and I could feel the energy moving. Some days are better than others, but it's really about practice. I think that that's the main thing, is remembering that the consistency makes a huge difference. Inconsistency, kind of like exercise, makes, if I only exercise, say, twice a week, for example, I find that, I don't get a lot of change in my body. If I exercise 4 times a week, I get a lot of change in my body. It starts to change. I have to stretch more. Everything loosens up. Even though I'm getting tighter, I'm also getting looser because I'm feeling tight, so I have to stretch and I'll loosen. Right, so it's that consistency, and that's what I'm liking about this 7-day challenge. Is that I've set myself the challenge. I'm now only have 2 days to go, so stay tuned, and just giving you my insights on what you can do to address any internal anxieties and any internal stress or tension, QiGong, this QiGong session with Paul Manning is an option, and all I'm doing is following exactly what he does as a definite student. So I'm enjoying just following that video, and when I get to the end of the 7 days, no doubt I'll spend some time researching other QiGong moves, maybe asking Paul what's good references to go to, and try some stuff out online. And Dr. Google and Dr. YouTube certainly will solve a lot of those problems. This is Matt Tait, Fork in the Road. QiGong 7-day challenge, day 5 out of 7 done.